Hi, I'm Victoria Roy of Victory Travel and Cruise Lawyers. Now that Australia's border has opened up and Australians can travel overseas again, and we've got the Christmas holiday season coming up, you might be thinking about travelling internationally for the first time in a while. As one of Australia's few holiday accident solicitors, unfortunately over the years I've seen far too many people's holidays be ruined by accidents and injury. So I thought now would be the perfect time to give you my 5 top tips for having safe holidays. So number 1, take out travel insurance. When looking at the cost of a holiday, maybe having the cost of travel insurance might just push things up a bit too much for you, but think about how much it would cost you to pay for medical expenses and possibly repatriation if you got injured in an accident or had a medical situation overseas. Really, the cost of the insurance premium is marginal compared to the expenses you might have to fork out if something happened to you while you're away. So my top number 1 tip is definitely take out travel insurance. And my philosophy is if you can't afford the travel insurance, then you can't afford to go. My second tip is to share your itinerary. If you're going away either by yourself or with friends or family, send a copy of your itinerary to someone who's staying home in Australia. That way, if there's a volcano eruption or a tsunami or even just some civil unrest where you're going, then your family members will know where you are and they can contact the authorities if something happens in the area where you've gone to. If you're just going off by yourself, say, and gonna find your own way while you're overseas, then just keep in touch with friends and family so that they know where you are, again for the same reasons. My third tip is make a copy of your passport. I would take a photocopy, but I would also take a photo on your phone and upload that photo to a cloud or send it to a family member. That way, if anything happens to your passport, at least you've got a copy, either a paper copy and ideally an electronic copy that you can access anywhere. And that will make life much easier if your passport gets lost or stolen when you're overseas. And passports are so important, not only to get back to Australia obviously, but also for you to be able to access consular services while you're away, and also to get reciprocal health care in some countries. So third top tip is take a copy of your passport. My 4th tip is to subscribe to the Smart Travel updates. If you go onto Smart Traveller's website, it has pretty much all the countries in the world. So just go onto the country that you're going to, click on it, subscribe to updates, and you will get emails, and you can also tick for SMS notifications if anything important happens in that country that might affect your travel plans. And my 5th tip is have the phone number or contact details of a holiday accident solicitor handy, just in case you get into difficulty while you're away. I know that it's been a long time since any of us have been able to travel, and I truly hope that you have an amazing time and you never have to call me or another holiday accident solicitor. But if you do get into difficulty overseas, if you have an accident, be that on a cruise ship or a slip and fall in a hotel or something, then it's a really good idea to be able to contact a specialist holiday accident solicitor back home, and we can give you advice and recommendations on the steps to take before you come back home, just to make any claims process easier, either be that a travel insurance claim or a compensation claim. So things like getting a copy of the police report before you come home, getting copies of your medical records from the foreign hospital before you come home, they're all things that make life a lot easier. So jump onto my website, victorytravelcruiselawyers.com.au, save or bookmark my page or grab my phone number, and like I say, I hope you never have to use it, but if you do get into trouble with an accident, then at least you know who to contact. Thanks for listening, safe travels, and I'll see you next time.